All right, yeah, I was talking about how the Word of God uh, in the Old Testament, you use Hebrew to translate words, and in the New Testament, you use Greek to translate words, and it's good for getting revelations. You you get the meaning of a word, and then my experience is, uh, out of the meaning of a word, you think of an example, and that example is along with that meaning of that word is what kind of, one thing that I believe Holy Spirit uses to help you to connect a revelation, to get a revelation. Now, as we continue to talk about growth and being this new creation, um, Ephesians 6:10, starting with verse 10, talks about the armor of God, putting on the full armor of God. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God that you may be. This is the New King James, so I guess it eliminates the ye's, thous, and shalls. So put on the whole armor of God that ye may be able. Now, okay, put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Okay, we talked about how the Word of God says that the devil walks about as a roaring lion, seeing who he may devour. Let's go to that. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, remember we talked about him now being your adversary because he was your Lord, but now he's your adversary, walks about like a roaring lion seeking who he may devour. Resist him steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same sufferings are experienced by your brotherhood in the world. So the devil walks about like and it's not saying it doesn't say the devil is a roaring lion seeking to devour. It says like a roaring lion seeking who he may devour. So when we go back to where it says back in Ephesians where we're talking about the whole armor of God, let's go back to that. So back to Ephesians 6:10. So we just saw the word of God says the devil walks about like a roaring lion. Now, putting on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Now, okay, even though the devil walks about as a roaring lion, seeing who he may devour. Uh, hmm, uh, the the word also says that Satan appears as an angel of light. So it's like he walks around as a roaring lion, seeing who he may devour, but he he's not gonna allow you to see the roaring lion part of him. He's gonna disguise himself as an angel of light, and you're going to be giving into sin is what's going to make you powerless against him, but But you have to have knowledge of the word to know, for one thing, that it's him. Uh, well, I'm thinking about when Jesus fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and then he was tempted by the devil. And when the devil made propositions to him, and then for one thing, he quoted the Bible at one point, but he made a misquote. And see, that's one thing you have to understand in order to be when it says here to put on the whole armor. That means be put that part of that means put on the armor of the knowledge of the Word of God. The Word of God says, study to show yourself approved. Let's go to that.